I am a publisher, writer, editor, daughter, sister, auntie, dog mom, and many other things, including currently a cancer patient. But I am not a doctor or medical professional of any sort. What you are about to watch is an episode of my journey through cancer. I'm sharing my adventure with you in hopes that you'll find something here that's comforting and maybe even inspiring. This video is not intended to provide any sort of diagnosis or treatment plan. Please go talk with your doctor for professional medical advice. I am currently smack in the middle of cancer treatments, and a big thing that I have learned is that conserving energy is critical. And that's because there just isn't a lot of it to spare. And conservation necessarily means that a lot of the standards that we've grown up upholding all our lives have to be loosened a little bit. For example, did you know that it isn't strictly necessary to rotate your sheets? Normally, my mama taught me that when you take off your used sheets, you replace them with the next set on top of the pile in the linen closet. And then once you throw your dirty sheets in the washer and dryer, you fold them and you put them back in the linen closet on the bottom of the pile so that your sheets are rotated. Well, that's a lot of washing and drying and folding. And when you have cancer, it is perfectly acceptable to rip the dirty sheets off your bed, throw them in the washer and then the dryer, and put them right back on the bed. Another example, when you have cancer, you do not have to set foot in a grocery store. Your friends and your family members are all too lovely and willing to go to the grocery store for you. And bless them for it, because otherwise you would probably starve. It's often too taxing to get out of bed and brush your teeth in the morning. And the idea of getting in the car and driving to the grocery store and pushing a cart around all the aisles and putting all the stuff you've collected on the checkout line and then putting it in the cart and putting it in your car and bringing it home and unloading it, that's 2 days worth of energy. But check yourself when you do this. It's perfectly all right when you ask someone to get you some azo to tell them you want the pain control, not the bladder control product. But don't get too crazy about weights and sizes and brands, because that could be a pain in the ass to your lovely friends and family. If you have a really hard to find item that is essential to you, order it from Amazon. Be a good patient. Another thing that you don't have to do when you have cancer is shave or wax your legs. I stopped waxing my legs when I was diagnosed because, I thought I was going to be losing my hair anyway, so why go to the trouble? Well, I still have the hair on my head to date, and now I have legs that would make a gorilla proud. Yeah, like keeping your hair cut or putting on makeup. This bit of grooming is mostly beyond me. And I really don't even think about it, except that during a meeting with my oncologist recently, he remarked that he liked my shoes, and I pulled my little floor-length skirt up a little bit to show off the shoes, and then I realized that my little hairy ape ankles were showing, and I apologized to him for it. I was slightly mortified, and he said, you've had other things on your mind. And I thought, yes, I have. And I liked my oncologist even more for his good attitude. And it helped me come to terms with the idea that I wasn't lowering my standards. I was simply prioritizing. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Also, don't forget to call your senators and your congresspeople to demand universal health care. And most importantly, don't forget to vote.